animals, 18 hours people and women, men and children. This represent. Yes?
It's almost like level, no?
It's almost like level, yeah.
But they looking this side.
They're looking this side. Very right.
I mean,
big Nelson Mandela sculpture there. Wow, isn't this amazing, guys? Let's go down. Bus statue. Look at that. Back to that place again. Some fire there. Wow. What is this? It's carry from the Kalahari Desert. Something's written here, guys. Check this. We have some moments to be reading that. Untold stories. The dogs were bred. Let's check these stories here. Okay. What the stories? They chopped up our women, men, and children. Okay. Can you see what has been written in this white? Okay. And also here, Untold stories, the Hottentot Bushmen were declared as a blocker. They hunted us like animals. 18 hours people and women, men and children. See that? Let's go to the next one. Untold stories. Some real stories about the Hottentots Bushmen. Untold stories. They made a law that abolished our language. And here, Untold stories on 17 June 1991, the colored Kafir word got abolished. They told black people to make a case when called that, but did not tell the colored people about the word being abolished. That's why they still call themselves that. Our untold stories. And here I can't read, I can't see well, but I think this represent. Bye bye. See you.
where you from? Where are you from?
Johannesburg.
Are you from Joburg?
Yes.
Where in Joburg?
Newtown.
No, I mean, that was in the CBD.
Yeah, Johannesburg CBD.
Tell me about Newtown. Is that a cultural, because it's almost like an arts?
Oh, we knew. But there's this.
Because I saw in Newtown,
yeah.
There's sculptures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I dropped
There's
a
an
few
art.
people there because I was working there.
Isn't it? They in Newtown.
No.
Where?
Uber.
Or you were working with an Uber.
But I'm from Cape Town.
Isn't it? Which part of Cape Town?
Yes, sir, man. First Grassy Park, then I became a prison warden.
Yeah.
And then I stayed on Paulsmoor.
Isn't it?
Do you understand? So
yeah.
If you like a prison warden, it's cheaper to stay on the premises.
Yeah.
So I stayed there.
Yeah.
After that, I went to Mitchell's Plain.
Yeah.
In Woodlands, and then I stayed there for a year.
Yeah.
And then 2009.
Yes.
I stayed in Killarney.
In Killarney.
Killarney, and then from Killarney, Tableview, and Tableview, and Mountain.
Isn't it? Then you come this side, Pretoria. You're now in Pretoria, right? What's happening?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. You might be going down.
Like it's like the people that is here is orchestrated.
Yeah.
It's orchestrated. Like for instance, I was thinking yesterday,
Yes.
all the people that you know,
Yes.
all the people that you know, and it doesn't necessarily care if they know you,
Yes.
but all the people that you know,
Yes.
do you think it can fit into a city? Because where we know a lot of people,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
understand?
I get you.
but do you think it can fit into a city?
Not really.
And then can that city be orchestrated?
Orchestrated. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
To a similar thinking.
The similar thinking.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I get it.
It's
I get
like, it's no. How can everybody that you know fit into a city? It was not possible.
it's not possible.
But if you think about all the people that you know,
Yeah.
it's possible.
It's possible. Damn possible.
So what do you do?
I'm a YouTube content creator.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We
I do
with the
films.
Khoisans, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I stayed in West Dean
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the year before.
The year
And
before.
last year I came to join the Khoisans.
The Khoisans. Okay.
you
Oh,
know
down
the-
down there. Yes, I was down there. Man, it's so interesting down there.
Yeah.
I saw another this old guy there, and it's very interesting.
Is it?
It's very interesting.
What did
So
you think?
are you? It's great. I mean, it's a good thing
Yes.
to let the world know
Yes.
who we are, who the
Yes,
Khoisans are,
especially the indigenous.
the indigenous people. You know, because I don't know what to say. I was really motivated with what I saw there. I loved what I saw there. I
Yeah,
really
it's
loved
good.
what I saw there.
The end of this month we're going for 4 months, 4 years.
For 4 years,
4 years.
there, isn't it?
4 years.
That's quite a long time,
It's since 30 November 2017.
isn't it? Because it's like that tribe is coming to an extinction or something like that.
Because the thing is this, it becomes the talk of the town, you understand, the Khoisans at the Union Building.
Yes,
This is the highest point of order,
yes,
government
yes,
and spiritual.
yeah.
I thought Cape Town was. I didn't think that this was. But I always wondered, why would Pretoria still be the capital? Since the parliament is in Cape Town,
Yes,
Joburg is the
Is-
economical capital.
yes.
Joburg has the money, but what is Pretoria?
Because actually Joburg is a powerhouse of economy, you know.
of course.
Of course.
It's like in the powers of Africa.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if we want to dangasa run with Lagos,
Yeah.
Lagos is going to run because of the capacity of the people.
Yeah, Nigeria, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I don't think Lagos looks close to Sandton.
Yeah.
Are you
No.
with me?
No. Something is something
something
else.
else.
It's something else. It's even.
I can
You
tell
know-
you now one thing about Sandton. Sandton is almost like a small piece of Manhattan,
Exactly.
but a very small piece. And I don't know if you have been to Manhattan,
Yeah.
but I have been, so it's not a TV talk. It's a small piece of Manhattan.
Manhattan. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But Pretoria, I don't know. It's almost like a worship,
Wow.
kind of a worship that is going on.
Isn't it? Tell me about it.
If you look at to the houses, all that flats, let's stand a second.
Yeah.
If you look at everything facing the sun, it's
Yeah.
so much better. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yes.
almost like level, né?
It's almost like level. Yeah.
But they looking this side.
They're looking this side. Very right.
I mean, why don't they look
They look
But
that
it's
side,
straight,
but
straight,
straight to the Union building.
straight to the Union Building? It's a worship.
It's a worship. It's a worship. But one thing that I love of Pretoria, it's kind of smart.
Why you said, but
It's kind of smart in there compared to the other places around. You know, it's really is.
Dry. You have been to Cape Town.
Yeah.
What would you say is smart? Pretoria in Cape Town.
Wow, it's difficult to compare those two. Of course, Cape Town is good,
But what's
But,
smart? What kind of a smart?
but I think Cape
It's
Town
not
is more.
economical smart, Pretoria.
Yep.
It is not capacity smart.
Capacity
It is
smart,
not
of course.
smart.
Yes.
It looks dry.
It looks dry.
There's nothing really about. But what do you say? What do you say?
Exactly what you mean by that smart. Actually, I'm talking of the garbage being dropped down in all that stuff. You know, the streets. You know, that dirty that you see in others, like in other cities.
No, but
Pretoria is a little bit much better.
No, Joburg.
Do you think Joburg is much better than Pretoria?
Hillbrow.
What do you think?
Hillbrow is dirty.
Hillbrow is dirty, man. Tell me about it.
Yes, I won't say, because when people compare Sunnyside,
Yes.
you understand, to be so disgraced.
Yes.
But all the cities are not looked after.
Yeah, all the cities. All the cities. But my favorite when it comes to that stuff, I think Pretoria stands. Of course, you know, the thing is, you can be in Joburg, in so many places. You see those places are very smart, but you'll be completely out of the CBD. You get it now.
Yes,
you get it. Other places are very nice.
Like Sandton is not in the CBD.
Sandton is not in the CBD. How nice is that place? It's quite nice. But now, get there in the CBD, I'm not happy. I'm not really happy. Something must be done to change that. So tell me something. He said, how long have you been here now?
Since last year, 2nd March.
Since last year. So how things are doing here? How are you doing with that? The Khois, your traditional.
I just asked you for something to eat.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here, you understand?
Yeah.
Something on glue, you understand? Just to, because when my heart is broken, my family, I lost my family, you understand?
Yes.
I drove from Cape Town, you understand? I drove literally with my vehicle.
Yes.
To Limpopo, you understand? To seek after my family, to build closer to my daughter.
Yeah.
And then, when I came to join the Khoisan protest, it is not as physical or practical as you can see it. It's a spiritual.
It's a spiritual. It's a spiritual process, isn't it?
A protest.
Deep
spiritual protest.
Tell me, how many are you there?
No, I don't even think it's more than 2 hands.
Isn't it?
No.
Not more than that.
I'm saying, because it's spiritual.
But it's very interesting somehow, to some extent. You know, I found that quite motivating, and it's actually a good impression to you, to the Khoisans, to the black people, because those people, they stand for everyone.
Sure.
For every
and
black,
of course, you understand,
every African, right?
Our genealogy is where we come from.
Yeah.
You understand? Our
roots. Your roots,
come from,
your origins as like Khoisans.
Because in history there is nothing about Khoisan. It's about the few sentences that we have. Like.
Can you speak the language for the Khoisans?
No, but what is it called? I think it's Khoikhoi.
Yeah.
Something like that. But
you see that also that language is coming to extinction as well. You see?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Apparently,
we need that language to be known. We need.
What we can say, we want another language. We can say we want that. We can say we want that. But for what purpose?
But for what purpose?
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do you want this language to roll out so that you can learn it?
Yes.
Do you want the Khoisan to get recognition before you give them the recognition?
Right.
I think you are the first person that can give the Khoisan recognition.
Recognition.
I am sitting here. I don't have anything Khoisan. But I was just asking something to eat, but then we start talking.
We started negotiating.
But the heartbeat regarding to social media.
Social media.
You understand? YouTube.
Exactly.
You understand? That's cool.
Exactly.
So,
because,
what do you accomplish with your...
And the thing is, so much, it's, when this is heard by the world, something is going to come up.
No.
Because, you're pouring your heart out. You're pouring what you know about this.
So tough. I've never ever engaged in anything like this. Yes. And I look like this. I never leave home with unshaved or my hair not cut.
Yes, I understand that.
But the thing is this, it's so degrading in the same time. And then you cannot tell anybody about it. I can just ask you, understand, don't you have something to eat when you understand?
Yes.
And so on. What would that take from anybody?
Yes.
You understand? To buy somebody to buy something to eat.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
What that person gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing.
You understand? We donate thousands, you understand, into organizations we don't know.
Yes.
But a 5 rand, 10 rand, we want it. What you gonna do?
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand? It's
Yes.
ridiculous how the mindset is. I've done a few interviews, you understand,
Yes.
on camera
Yes.
for homeless people, you understand.
Yes. Yes.
And I mean, literally, it's tough.
Yeah.
But the person inside the house can say it's tough.
Yes.
What makes the difference? The difference is the comfort. Where we can get up and get into a shower, cook meal,
Took man.
people to talk to. I literally sit alone.
Yes.
understand?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It is most deprivation.
Yes.
It's emotional deprivation.
Emotional
You understand
deprivation
that you
is
engage yourself
into when you
to
come
stand
to
for
this.
people.
Yes. Yes.
And then spiritual, how do you explain that to people? People think you're mad.
Think
You understand
people,
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you say you're in a
exactly.
spiritual practice, people will say, whoa, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
But
What is he doing?
Stuff
man?
like that exists because I've got a degree in theology.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
I'm matriculated, and of course, for 10 years, I worked at Portsmouth Prison.
Yes.
But to be in a spiritual protest with the Khoisans,
Even the
how
Khoisans.
do you explain that?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
That's unexplainable. You can't explain that stuff to people. People will just think you're crazy.
Yeah, they will think you are crazy. I totally understand that. They will think you are crazy. They will completely think you are crazy. But
What's your name?
Walk Africa.
Walk.
Hey, Walk Africa.
Walk Africa.
That's
I'm
my
Donovan.
I'm Walk Africa. When you come to YouTube, you will also search for that Walk Africa.
I will definitely do that. I
Do
will
that
definitely do
because this is gonna be there exactly. We want the whole world to know about this.
that. Really, and you can see, even at night, the light is on,
Yes.
and there is
Especially at night,
it's
at
almost
this place is
like, it would be nice if you can do a shot at night,
at night,
because there's almost like a Morse code going on.
isn't it?
It's very interesting of communication because there's different levels of communication.
Of communication, of course. Yeah.
Birds communicate.
Yes. 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 Yes.
How do you say that birds communicate? Then you can also say horses
Yes.
communicate. But we know they communicate with each other.
They do
But if they
How?
communicate with each other, can they communicate with us?
with us.
Then it's possible.
It's possible. It's very possible.
Then it's possible.
How do they communicate with each other?
They communicate with each other.
Exactly.
And so they communicate with us.
Very
But try
possible.
to.
Just have to find a way of how.
Because I don't know when last did Walk Africa connect with animals.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
And how is that kind of communication? Or is it something that you can even speak about?
You can
understand?
even
But
speak about it.
It's there.
Isn't it?
It's there.
100%, I believe
Try
you.
to tap in. Try to tap in, you understand? I don't know how.
Aye.
I don't have the ABC,
Yes.
but what you can do, you understand?
Yes.
Think of what I'm saying. Try to tap into. Can a bird talk? Does the bird want to communicate with me?
So,
see where
so
it goes.
tell me something. Do you believe that you can communicate with animals,
Absolutely.
birds?
Absolutely. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to doubt it.
Do you only just believe, or maybe you've actually communicated with
No,
them
I'm
before in your
literally communicating with them because why I'm saying is it's a communication and it's not verbal. You understand?
Yes.
It's information that is shared.
Yes.
Emotions, you understand, are shared.
Yes. Yes.
And what is cool about this kind of, I think the intellectual, the level of intellect
Yeah.
is because it's almost like it communicates, it almost like connects to communicate. And then you will not hear it.
Yes.
And then it will just, from there you can, because I daily check with myself.
Yes.
Am I putting thoughts in my mind to communicate with my own mind?
With your own mind. Yes.
Because it's most possible.
Yes.
It's most called thinking.
Thinking.
But it's not thinking, it's like in communicating.
Yes. Can I ask you something? This is a little bit private. Are you a traditional healer?
I don't think so. I'm a pastor. Like I said, I've got a degree in theology.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I'm ordained pastor.
Yeah.
Reverend Donovan Manuel.
Excellent. Another question again. What do you think about the youth, especially relating to our traditions, as much as this belief that we have? Is our youth actually in that kind of teaching space?
I think that the youth is so tangible for things other than just technology.
Yes.
But because my tradition has been watered down so much.
Yes.
If me and you gonna say what is tradition,
yes,
and what it was, you understand,
yes,
to our parents and our parents.
Yes.
What we have now, you understand, is almost something that is watered down.
Yes.
And then we want to give it to the youth.
Yes.
And our youth is a different kind of youth. It's a youth that doesn't have to ask.
Yes.
Me and you had to ask why that and why that. This youth Google things.
They Google things.
So
yes.
they're very independent. And as soon as you're independent,
yes,
you're almost obnoxious. And I don't think our youth is obnoxious.
Right.
I think that they just are genuine. They would like to be, come guys. There's information that is left out. Can we just fill the dots? That's all the youth are saying. And sometimes it's through rap, it's sometimes, you understand,
yes,
a deep house.
Yes.
And it's sometimes with withdrawal.
Yes.
And I was youth. I was also not very, I was also absent from home.
Yes.
You understand? Because that is what we are.
Yes.
It is like in child psychology, where
yes,
the input, your peer pressure.
Yes.
After 12 years old, you understand, the information that you contain comes from your friends.
Your friends.
I mean, just from 0 to 3 or 4, that's your parents.
Yes.
After that, you're going to crash. Then they have influence.
Yes.
Such a beautiful, you should try to check it out.
Yeah.
The kind of information that you get yourself involved through life. And of course, when you finish with matric,
yes,
parents don't have a say.
Yes.
So tradition only have a small window.
Yeah.
Where's that window? As a toddler.
Yeah.
After that, you will test. I mean, 7 to 10. You will not even really engage in tradition. You will inquire why. Why that?
Yes.
And the minute you stop whying, you understand, it's silent. Then you ask your friends at school, what do you think about the tradition? And that percentage of information and that you can get online, that determines, you understand, how much you have.
Yes.
And then after matric, you understand, it's a tertiary.
Yes.
Tertiary is a total different ballgame.
Yes.
It is learned, you understand, information.
Yes.
And where's parents? Do you go ask your, because our parents is not educated.
Yeah.
So their opinion does not really count.
Yes.
When it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationships,
yes,
do we still consult our parents or do we go pay a psychologist? Can you understand the urban life that we are living, and not just the urban life, but the independence of our lifestyle?
Especially now, has changed everything.
I don't think it changed. I think it is always, you understand, changing. Is just that the spotlight is on our youth now, and all of a sudden our youth is like now the most, I don't know, get all these names.
I get you, straightforward. So what would you, to those, to the youth that is watching this now, what would be your advice to the youth about now and future?
I think, you understand, if we speak about subject matter, about information, because why? It's not to give up, because why? It is so easy. You understand?
Yeah.
That you, as a youth, are inquiring. It's like when forever asking navigation, how to go there, how to get there. But the youth is like so left by themselves.
Yes.
And then when they are like sexually involved, then they want to be given advice, which is too late.
Which is too late.
We have to understand as grown-ups, to understand that there's a small window of, I won't say opportunity, but for influence.
Yes.
That we can make now, and we have to really understand
Yes.
that the peer pressure and external information
Yes.
is dictating. And it's not actually since yesterday. It's since a long time ago.
Yes. Yes.
I say, yo, man, if we have to and be very clear to each other, we have lost the war against teen pregnancy.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But it's almost like this very harsh statement that I make. If you want to be blind, to be economically safe, 2 children per family. But check our families, 5 brothers. You understand? 7. How did that get? Why?
Why?
You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to be economically sustainable to have so much children.
Exactly.
So you can see our parents were not well, informed, or was life cheaper? I don't think so. I think it's information that the youth of today
Yes.
do have,
Yes.
but they are looked down.
They are looked down upon. Yes. Yes.
I think it's sad, man. I think it's sad, but
So it's
the one thing you understand to encourage, I make an example of a circus elephant. A circus elephant is the story about a young boy going to the circus.
Yes.
And he works at the circus.
Yes.
And he finds this huge elephant tied to a string of
To
in
a
a pole.
string or yeah.
And he ran and he asked the supervisor, what is happening here? Because this thing is so strong, you can just pull it. So this elephant, the supervisor explained,
Yes.
that the elephant is tied as a baby elephant.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And as much as this elephant tried to outpull this pole,
Yes.
it can't. It cuts it, it bleeds, and as it grows, it gives up.
It gives up completely.
Same with our children today. Same with us. We must continue to remember we have grown into what the elephant, 8,000 kilograms, 8 tons, you understand?
Yeah.
Strength and capacity.
Yeah.
And of course, you understand, opportunities
Yes.
in a new South Africa.
Yeah.
We should not stop pulling because that pole is small.
Yeah.
And
Toprak.
sooner or later, it needs to give in. And that is for our youth.
Yes.
The situation of being cashless is dire because you remember like it was yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
But
yes.
we get out of it.
We get out of it. That's
We get out of it.
We get out
So
of
we should not stop pulling and stop kicking, stop resisting, especially not necessarily, you understand, waging an attack like we are attacked on.
Yes.
Because we know this is programming, these things are being set out, like city planning, urban planning, segregation, all these things, you understand.
Yes.
But we need to, we know there's examples of people that was in a township that is now staying in the burbs.
Exactly.
There's examples.
Yes.
There's examples of artists. You understand?
Yes.
That can come from, in the, what do you call, the underdog.
The underdog.
There's many stories about the underdog. But do we want to follow the underdog or just we want to live?
To live.
Just we want to breathe and just say, I don't want to be judged by the color of my skin, but for now, it's going to be the case. Because I saw how my skin color can judge my skin color.
Your skin color, exactly. Exactly.
It's almost like double smack.
Exactly.
But
I hear you.
I think that our youth, their heads is fine. They sit in the park, they will most probably smoke the weed, put in the still pain, you understand, go on like this stuff, and just want to not be around. But I know one day is one day. You understand? One day is one day we say, was that boy that sit in a park, you understand?
Yeah.
It's making money. Successful.
Yes.
You understand? Because why? Success does not come from home.
Yeah, of course.
It comes from inside of you.
Inside of you. Oh, what a wise word.
But don't you think so? Because why? If you're going to say that your circumstances is dictating where you're going to, then I can surely say 85% of the prisoners that I worked with,
yes,
they were already manufactured.
Okay.
In the townships.
Yeah.
Understand? In the Cape Flats.
Yes. Oh, you are a prison warder there.
Yes.
Okay.
So the thing is this. I grew up in the township.
Yes.
But I chose my friends different.
Yes.
And I just had to say, nah, but I don't want to go to prison like my cousins.
Yes.
And then made matric, I got to work.
Yes.
You understand? In prison.
Yes.
And I worked there for 10 years.
Yes.
I was a substitute of pop crew.
Yeah.
And I can still remember my person number 1662556.
Yes.
Because my people are like very unsure.
Yes.
If you're really not being incarcerated, it's fine.
Your comments, one of the friends, they'll be watching this and said, hey, that's true. You're saying just exactly.
Like you understand what I'm saying is that we are so quickly to judge somebody that looks like this.
Yes.
Then to see it in the same level of success.
Yes.
I've got my two companies. I'm a director of two companies. The one is two speed wise.
Yes.
One is a suppliers company. The other one is a clothing company.
Yes.
And the clothing company is interesting because why?
Yes.
It's called No Secrets International.
Oh, the company. Okay. Right.
Why? Because why? There's too much secrets. You understand that our children keeps from us. Lack of relationship.
Yes. Yes.
We find out, you understand, molestation 20 years after it happened. So No Secrets International is a logo.
It's a logo.
You understand?
Yes.
That says, listen, I'm teaching my child
yes.
not to keep secrets from me.
Not to keep secrets from you. I hear you. Yes.
And that, you understand, goes on the logo. Say, what is this? No secrets on your child. Understand?
Yes.
That's got the child, the parents going.
Yes.
Suppliers company. In Africa, let's try to do business.
To do business. So tell me, I want you, to anyone who's listening to you right now, to my viewers, if they want to find you, how do they find you? I want you to reintroduce yourself, your name and everything, you know, what you're doing here and all that, how they can find you, how can they relate to you?
Like I said, you understand, it sounds quite ridiculous to say that I joined the Khoisans last year, 2nd of March, in a spiritual protest. If I knew it was spiritual, I didn't know how to engage with it. But it's almost like I got lurked into, and now I can't move. You understand? My family broke up in Cape Town, but that's why I left Cape Town to Limpopo.
Yes.
So I can just build closer to my daughter. She's 8 years old now. My son is 22 years old.
Okay.
But all I can say, I'm Donovan Manuel. I've got a degree, 2 companies, an NGO called Children Transformation Africa. Why Children Transformation?
Yes.
Because why?
Yes.
Children has the opportunity, the ability
to
transform their nation.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And sometimes it's just something else than transformation, but it's transformation.
Transformation. I hear you. Thank you. Thank you so much talking to you. Guys, you've heard yourself. His name and everything. I'm so interested to see what I've seen here. It's very impressive and motivating as a black person in Africa. And well, I'll be talking to you again soon as we continue with this vlog. So this is Pretoria for you guys, and this is Union Building. I just come here. So this is Union Building for you. Where I'm standing right now is the Union Building, right? And it's right here in Pretoria. Looking over this side, this is the Pretoria city. See there? This is the city central. This is city of Pretoria. So yeah, I'm Hawk Africa, guys. See you in the next one.